Hi Gemini, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So this is your advice for the next 7 days. You're reading Universe Spirit, what is the advice you have for Gemini? Show me the advice. What is the advice that you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? What's the advice that you have for Gemini over the next 7 days? 3rd July 2017 through to the 9th of July 2017. Show me the advice that you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Show me. Oh, well, the advice is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card, and this is actually you. So look. Yeah, because the Nine of Swords is actually a Gemini card. So this is actually you guys. It might be some of you guys are worrying about something Gemini, okay? Because that's what the Nine of Swords is. It does represent worry. You might be worrying over something. It might also be with the Nine of Swords, Gemini, that all of the worries are really in your head, and what you need to do is you need to be more practical and more driven and more pragmatic about a situation, rather than sort of sitting there and worrying about the situation, because there is worry showing here, and either way there's worry. So whether you're literally sitting in bed worrying, or whether you've got worries and you don't do anything about it, it's showing that there's worry here. What's this about? Three of Cups and Temperance. Okay, so I think that for some of you guys the worry might be now the Three of Cups is an interesting card because it can show third party situations. Alright, are you worried that your partner is doing something with someone else? Because we do have Temperance here, and Temperance here is the card of amalgamating bodily fluids. Three of Cups can be about third-party situations. So are you worried about a third-party situation going on here between your partner and somebody else, for example? Because he's saying next week this might be something of a worry to you. However, the Three of Cups can also be where you're overindulging in a situation here, and maybe it's time to cool down on that with the Temperance card, because you're needing to achieve some form of a balance here with the Temperance card, making adjustments maybe to this Three of Cups. If you've been going out and burning the candle at both ends, or you're overindulging in things like shopping, spending money, that type of thing, it might be that the advice is with the Nine of Swords. This is something that you need to worry about, because the Three of Cups and the Temperance card says, well, for me, Temperance is all about management. That's what it does. It's all about managing an energy and getting the right combination. And with the Three of Cups, this is about overindulgence. It can be friendships and getting a combination, the right combination, and getting these friendships on an even keel. So maybe there are some problems going on in a friendship here that need to have some adjustments, and maybe some of you guys are a little bit worried about that. The advice card with the Nine of Swords is difficult, because we know that no matter how much you look at this card, it's about worry, and it's about anxiety over certain situations. And I feel that Gemini, what it's saying is, his advice, you need to get out of your head a little bit, okay? Alright, and why, if the advice is that you need to get out of your head with the Nine of Swords, well, why is that? Well, the situation is the Three of Cups. You might have friendships that can help you put things straight with the Temperance card. So we could look at it that way. If we weren't doing it predictively, we could say, well, the advice is to get out of your head, Nine of Swords, because you do have friendships around you, people around you that will help you to adjust to a situation, that will help you straighten things out with the Temperance card. So these three are actually really good together. If we're reading it purely as advice, yes, get out of your head. You've got people around you, support networks that will help you make those necessary adjustments, that will help you to balance and smooth things out. If we're reading this predictively, it might be that some of you guys are worried next week, Nine of Swords. Is it over a third-party situation, or is it over some form of a friendship or situation here that needs adjustments being made to it? Or is it because with the Three of Cups, your overindulgences, really you're needing to kind of temper those things with the Temperance energy? We'll see. We'll see what the Three of Cups, these two energies are about, though. Why is the Three of Cups and Temperance showing up for Gemini? Why is Three of Cups and Temperance showing up for Gemini? Well, I think there's something here that you haven't dealt with because of the High Priestess. It could be a third-party situation. High Priestesses can show as other women, for example. Alright, maybe usually I would read the High Priestess as something that's not ready to be revealed. Okay? So maybe something needs to be acted on. The situation is the Three of Cups and the Temperance card. Temperance means to even out a situation. It means to work out a situation, to work with something to achieve the right type of balance, the right equation. The cup shows an angel that's working with water between two cups. He's trying to create the right equation. He's trying to make sure he gets the right alignment going. Okay? Possibly within a friendship. Three of Cups. Trying to get the right balance maybe within a friendship here. And it's saying that it's about the High Priestess. Maybe something's been happening or going for too long. Maybe something hasn't changed in a very long time here. And maybe that's where the worry comes in here for some of you guys. If you're reading it predictively, it might be that next week some of you guys are worried. Because maybe there's a friendship or a relationship or a partnership, something that needs straightening out because of the High Priestess. Maybe the High Priestess, you haven't said something. Maybe something has not been resolved as yet and something needs resolving here. And it might be that some of you guys are worried about this because you know that something needs to be evened out and it needs to be sorted out. Because the Temperance card means to declutter, it means to sort out. And it also means to create some form of an equilibrium in a situation so that things are fair and balanced. They're like this. At the moment, the angel is doing this with the two cups. He's trying to create an even keel. He's trying to get the right balance flowing. But this is a number 3. Threes are not balanced energies. So something for me with the number 3 says something is out of sync in a way and it needs to be rebalanced with the Temperance energy. So we don't always have to read this as 3 people and we don't always have to read it as overindulgence. We can say that 3s are an uneven number, but Temperance is not uneven. It's when you're trying to get something even. So maybe something is unbalanced that needs to be balanced, and maybe that's because of the High Priestess. Something hasn't been spoken about. There's something that's still simmering there. There's something that's still not moving. Some very, very slow moving changes on a situation, and I think that you need to straighten something out here. So that could be why we've got the 9 of Swords showing up here. I think it's saying predictively some of you guys might be worrying because you'll know that it's time to straighten out a situation. What is uneven with this number 3 needs to become even with Temperance because of the High Priestess, possibly even for peace of mind or just contentment for you guys. If you're reading it as advice, get out of your head. Why do you need to get out of your head? Because there's people around you who can help with the Temperance energy. Why is that? Because of the High Priestess? Possibly because you don't ask for help, Gemini. Possibly because you've been waiting and waiting. You've been very, very passive and you've done nothing about a situation. And it's saying you need to be proactive now next week. If you need help, go and seek it. Okay, that's your advice reading, guys, for the week commencing 3rd July through to the 9th of July 2017. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me, and I'll see you on your triple crosses. Take care.